What's up, guys? Powerbang here with the next war recap. Wiz on her face took on the army of Brits, and how appropriate is this? America versus Great Britain on Independence Day, and the results were the same: 62-56 for America. And I want to wish the Army of Brits a good game. You guys played very well. Tougher than we thought you'd be, to be honest with you. We were looking forward to experimenting a lot more with some of the new stuff. You guys probably noticed me basically waste my attacks playing around with some of the new spells. But that's all good. We'll go ahead take a look at the board here. Didn't get all the 10s cleaned up. Most of the top 9s. Missed a couple. But other than that, cleared the board. Yeah, we got to do a little better, but at the same time, we kind of expected this, and a lot of our guys were playing around a little bit with some of the new spells and new strategies and trying to get used to the queen a little bit. So let's go ahead and take a look at some attacks here. The first one's going to be by DJ Swaggy Pants, which is played by me. You guys had complained last war that I didn't show my attacks where I came down to hit Town Hall 9s. I mean, I hit some harder Town Hall 9s. I guess this one had claimed a few of our guys before I hit it. But I'm going to show this one because it's a learning opportunity. So here we go. Golems in, create the funnel, queen in behind. No big deal. I'm going to go ahead when the funnel's done. I'm going to drop in some wall breakers. The thing to pay attention to on this raid, though, is the queen goes in like usual. The funnel is made. I'm delaying my king, kind of waiting to see that clan castle start to come out. At this point, the golem's kind of stray off to the right. Looks like they're going to head around the ring. So I send in my king to go after that queen. And my queen wants absolutely nothing to do with the enemy queen or the clan castle here. You guys will see it. So I've got a rage that I use because I know almost all the troops here are wizards. They go ahead, take out my king. My queen takes out a few of them, and then just like, screw it. I don't really care about the rest of them. I'm just going to let you fry my golems, and then she's going to walk off and die. She does get the air defense down, though, so that's good. So at this point, I'm thinking I got to improvise. My queen is not going to get the job done. I've got 2 wizards floating around for a Laloon raid. That's not good. So I dropped the minion over here on the left to lure out the remainder of the troops. Try to rescue this thing. The loon goes down to go on top of them, and then back that up with a few minions to just go ahead and take out the wizards here. So I know those guys are going to go down, drop in the hound out of the clan castle, and then targeted balloons here to try to quickly take out that sweeper and the first air defense here. In goes the second hound to take its place when it blows up. Get the rage going in. It's a little slow starting just because of that air sweeper. And then I've got my balloons heading in to take out that second air defense. So third hound comes in now. It's my final hound. It's the only one I got left. Drop in a beautiful rage there. Gets all of my balloons and is going to continue to get all of my balloons as they go around this ring here. The hound goes into the last air defense. Notice the last rage spell is also very good. Gets all of the balloons on every defense there, and they all cruise to their last targets as the last hound explodes. So really nice job with the rage spells here. It was a close call. One thing to take from this is the queen does not focus on the clan castle troops nearly as well as she used to. Very prone to wandering. You guys have noticed it in the farming raids. She is likely to basically take off and go do what she wants to do. So you really got to pay attention to your funnels, guys, and try to do a good job getting those troops taken out. The poison spell is extremely good at taking out those lower tier clan castle troops. So 3 stars for the good guys. DJ is able to go ahead and take out number 7. So now into number 8 here. Venu is going to drop a couple golems for a shattered entry on the left side of the base here. Wide funnels being created now by some backup wizards, and then the queen gets dropped in the middle. Very nice job there, and you're going to see a jump spell come down real deep in that little hole, and that's going to redirect those golems inward, and that queen is going to follow as soon as she cleans up the archer towers here. So the king's delayed in. You're going to see wizards come out as well as a balloon. He's going to drop a lightning spell here that's going to take out most of that. Very nice lightning spell. All of the clan castle is down. The opposing queen is down. The king has gone in and killed her. And at this point, he's dropping in the giants and the hogs to follow for a surgical entry here. Defenses are all focused on the giant. little slow on the hogs on that side. The Giant was completely wasted, but no big deal. They kind of trickle in. Giant is much better used on that backside. He dies while the hogs are still basically taking down defenses. Nice work there. Final heal spell is going to come down in this really heavy DPS area that is basically well as the Expo and the Tesla for all those hogs to stop on. So he's got a ton of hogs left. They are going to run across a bomb and get weakened right as the heal spell runs out. So they absorb an unfortunate mortar shot. Who would have thunk the mortars could hurt a hog raid, right? Gets that last defense taken down. The skeletons are turned on. They go down. The only thing left now is the Barb King to worry about. But everything's going to be good. Archer Queen doing her job there on the cleanup, taking out the king, and then moving up to the wall to shoot over it to take out that king platform. So that's kind of cool to see. I've got some more cool examples of the queen doing a better job in cleanup here real shortly. So Trigger's got number 9 here, and he's going to drop in. It looks like some loons from somewhere. There we go. Couple balloons on the bottom tower here. The sweeper's pointed away towards the middle, so he's just going to take advantage of that and get a free trade there on the archer tower. That's going to open up his minions for some funneling and some cleanup. Free buildings down there, basically. Anyways, the shattered entry comes in from the right. 2 golems go in, and he's going to target the middle of them with the wall breakers, open up that wall piece, and everything's going to redirect as soon as the archer tower comes down. A couple Valkyries and wizards come out of that clan castle. He's going to bring the lightning spell to deal with them for the most part. Down comes the lightning. Double bomb is tripped on the entry by the kill squad and the king. Very poor placement of that, but what can you do? You can't design their bases for them. Queen's going to go ahead and take out the remainder of the clan castle troops, and then the king is still beating on stuff, taking out that storage. In come the hogs, their surgical style from the top, and it's kind of grouped them up in a large bunch. Gets some attention there. Two-pronged approach basically with this hog attack. Giant for initial distraction, and then they all kind of bunch up there. He only trips 1 bomb out of that second giant bomb placement, then finally gets the second after his hogs are healed, and they're all up to full, so all the bombs are tripped. 1 heal remaining for this giant cluster of defense down there. This is basically all but over. Drops his final heal, and the hogs are healed up, and they're going to finish on the wizard tower there, and right next to the town hall. So very, very nice. Wonderful raid trigger. Way to take advantage of the poor bomb positioning with your hogs. So nice work, man. You've been on an absolute terror lately. Terror, I tell you. 6-star wars around. Keep it up, man. It's really, really huge that we've got a guy picking up the slack of some of the other guys that are slumping right now, like myself. So going to show number 10 next. This is another attack by DJ, which is played by me. This one's a much cleaner raid, and you're going to see golems come in from the right side here, shattered entry, and wizards basically creating that funnel. I've got a couple on that storage to kind of go ahead and get that down quickly. The left side of the funnel is created. The queen goes down in the middle, and then I'm going to drop a jump spell to get in all the way to the core once the wall breakers get that first layer open. So the golems redirect, and I'm waiting to drop that jump until the defenses are about down. That archer tower goes down right now. In goes the jump spell. Gonna get my king going in. I send him in as soon as the buildings out there are at risk of going down. I wanted to make sure that he had that sweeper to target before he started walking around the outside of the base or something. So rage goes down. The queen and the king are working on those troops. As soon as the king starts getting hit, he rages up, takes care of the enemy archer queen, the clan castle, the enemy king. All of that's down, and at this point we are good to go ahead and send in the lava hounds. Go ahead and target those first defenses in the ring. Great job doing that. In goes the second hound, and it's going to take the place of the first one as soon as that hound goes down. So rage goes down. Just a few balloons though take out that whole first side. The last hound is going in now to the bottom air defense, and just kind of working its way up. Rages go in. Everything's just getting crushed at this point. 8 balloons still in the bag. Saving those kind of for the backside here as the hounds work their way up to the last little bit here. All of the Teslas are focused on lava hounds. I've got rages there for the core, as well as the backside balloons to kind of have everything collapse on those Teslas. So that's pretty much it, guys. This is why I don't show these raids. I mean, yes, they're good, I guess, but There's really not much to it when you have a Town Hall 10, even a weak Town Hall. I mean, because DJ's account is not all that great. Pretty low-level heroes for a Town Hall 10 and not max freeze or anything like that. But that's why I don't show them. It's because it's pretty easy. You have the extra spell. You have the camp space. Just basically, it's a slaughter every time. So, Pickles. Pickles is going to take out number 11 here. And he's going to bring in the Giant to get the CC lure, and then I believe he pulls him over to the left side of the base, and he's going to basically lure them straight into a poison spell. So interesting tactic here with the poison spell, not kind of taking them on, as a cold-blooded or shattered entry. He groups them up here with some archers. Fast forward through this, but he gets them all grouped up, drops the poison, and you guys can see the archers melt away really quickly. He's got 7 wizards, it looks like. All of them are going to die. I mean, there's no doubt about it. The level 1 poison will kill your wizards if you're patient. It's just a question of if you want to spend the time. So he does spend the time, gets it taken care of, drops in a couple golems here. The queen jumps outside the wall, so that's going to be an easy kill. In goes some wall breakers, which are no longer really needed, but he's going to clean up the buildings over here next to, it looks like a double giant bomb position near the queen platform that just got destroyed. Sure enough, the golem walks over it, triggers it. So now he sends in the hogs adjacent to his kill squad there. And beautiful heal here on the first one. It's going to basically cover all of his hogs for the whole first half of this raid. Wonderful job. The kill squad's in the core. They're tanking, doing wonderful things there. The Expo's locked onto the golem. Very nice jump spell to get everything into that core. Hogs working their way around. Another very nice heal. The heal spell in the core kept up the Barb King and all of his little barbarians. And that's pretty much it, guys. This base is done. Everything's taken out, and they're clumping up on this last little bit. But the funny part is the way the outside buildings kind of lined up. Now the hogs just hop outside the wall, and they go around the ring, and it's like a perfect cleanup. So very nice plan, Pickles. I don't know if you planned the cleanup that way or not, but it was very efficient and happened very quickly. This base got wrecked. Nice job. Take a look at number 12 now. This is an attack by Bronx. I like to show Bronx's attacks because they're usually something a little bit different. Brings the 7 witches here with 15 hogs, so it's a go-ho wee-wee, but heavy on the witches. So fast forward here through the lure process. He's going to go ahead, send in a few hogs to get out that dragon and a couple wizards. Drops in his archer, and one thing I don't necessarily like is dropping all of those wizards at the same time because they generate all these skeletons. What happens if that drag goes poof right there? All the skeletons die before the next group is spawned, and then all 7 of those witches are standing in the same exact spot. That was really risky. Not necessarily a big fan of the way the lure happened, but there was enough skeletons there to kind of distract that dragon for long enough. So he caught a break, opens up the wall, starts heading into the base, and at this point the funnel's created and the skeletons just basically go in. Uh-oh, no. Jesus Christ. So here's Bronx's attack. I like showing his attacks because they're a little bit different. He brings the go-ho wee-wee here, but heavy emphasis on the witches. First thing that's going to happen, he's going to send in some hogs from the bottom left and go ahead and get that lure and get the dragon out. The one thing that I didn't necessarily like about this raid is the way he slams down all of his witches. When the dragon's coming out, all of his witches go down at the same time in the same spot. So what happens, guys, right here? All of those skeletons are bunched up. What if the drag takes them all out at once and the next thing he targets is 7 witches? This raid is done from the outset. He gets lucky here, does not kill all of the skeletons. He misses 3 of them. So he was able to avoid catastrophe right off the bat, catches a little bit of a break. And go the golems. The wall breakers are in behind to open up the wall here, and the witches just go to town from this point. So he's got a couple heals and a rage, and then also a jump spell, it looks like, to get him into the core. And once he gets there, he's going to basically just send in the hogs kind of from the side and trickle them in. So a couple of the witches detour, start heading around the world. No big deal. The jump spell gets that king into the core. The queen's backing him up. Lots of witches with a rage and a heal now, and they are just doing some work. You're going to see the rage go down, and here's where stuff starts to drop. Town Hall is going to go down any second. There it gets targeted. It's going to go down. Trickles in some hogs. Beautiful heal spell on that backside where all of these hogs are going to run into it. Nothing can be killed with that heal spell there. So that was just fantastic. I mean, that was the best part of the raid. And 100 skeletons just died at once at the bottom. That was pretty sweet. So the hog portions of this gets a little lucky. They catch unlucky, I should say. They catch a lot of spring traps, and he loses like I don't know, 10 hogs to springs. He only brought like 12 for the raid. So great job with the hogs. Got a little bit unlucky, but check out the queen here. Watch her work. She's going to take out these storages. This is really important, guys. She's going to come down, and instead of after this dark storage goes down, she comes down straight to this elixir storage, and then once this goes down, there's a hole in the wall that the skeletons have just created. Now, instead of her banging the wall, she runs all the way around, and she's going to start, shooting the dark elixir pump there, and then head out the wall that was created. So, I mean, much smarter queen for cleanup. I mean, much, much smarter. Really nice to see, and I'm liking the changes for war for the cleanup portion. The entry point sucks with the queen the way she is now. Not a big fan of that at all, but the cleanup portion, if you can actually get her to survive that long, very, very nice. All right, so we got Jiggy here. He's going to go with the Golaloon here. It looks like a shattered entry, and I believe he's going to come from the bottom left side and go for the 2 air defenses there by the queen. We're going to fast forward this a little bit. Here we go. Minions around the bottom. They're going to take out that cannon for cheap, as well as some of the buildings down there to create the funnel. The queen's going to go start working on some of these defenses, and then the minions get this funnel created just in time. Right before that queen is going to go ahead and take a walk. So she fires at the camp, gets some stuff created, and lightning spell goes down. This is the first attack on the base, so it's a little bit wasted. He gets a few archers there, but the dragon's still up. Gets the queen down with his Barb King, gives her a good smack, and then his queen is going to jump in, and instead of shooting the dragon directly in front of her, she wants to ignore him, shoot the Expo, and then hop over the wall and shoot the dragon. So getting through all of that, gets the air sweeper, the air defense. Nice job, King. You're a stud. And then the queen is going to go ahead and take the second air defense out. And at this point, lava hounds come in, targeted loons to these the defenses. Very nice job on those first loons. They're not missing the first defenses in your path. So second hound into the first air defense there, and that's going to help with the tanking. And then beautiful job, like I said, on that first group of defenses. That's the reason this raid went as well as it did, because you did not forget them, and everything kind of just passed beautifully from this point. Balloons on top get a little bit distracted there. Tesla ran way up on the top, but no big deal. Just completely smashes this base. Last hound is going to go ahead and pop, but he's got, I don't know, 16 balloons left. Oh, there's the last hound. I think he's going to maybe get it to pop. We will see. Nope. Not going to get it to pop. That's okay. Fast forwarding now. 3 stars for the good guys. Nice work, Jiggy. Lots of balloons left. Lots of pups left. Base is done. King goes down, and that is going to be a wrap for this base. Now we got 3 raids left that I want to show. My favorite raid of the war is number 17. This is Top Dog, and he's going to come at this with the Go Valo and a little bit of back-end hogs to take care of this fourth unaccounted for air defense. So he's going to bring in a couple loons from the top, kill that building up there, shattered entry from the bottom right, and you see what he's doing here. He's going to drop some wizards behind, create this funnel, wall break into the compartment there on the right side, jump to the core, and then when he gets to that core, he's going to have basically 3 air defenses accounted for, which is the bottom right and then the 2 in the core. So everything I've described has just happened. Heroes go in. First thing they're going to do is target that queen. Valks head in, and they're going to wreck that CC. It's mostly tier run troops, barbs and whatnot. get the defenses taken care of, and they head back on into the core. Heal goes down for them. Rage goes down for them, and here's where the show starts. Barb King's down. Air defense number 1 down. CC down. Air defense number 2 down. Here goes the town hall. So, at this point, Hogs into the backside. Check this out. Heal spell for them. They get into that air defense, and it is all over. No more air defense. Hogs take out the wizard tower. They move on to take out some of these other defenses. Back in loons. Heavy on that right side because they don't have any tanks. And they take out the Tesla as well as that wizard tower. Beautiful raid, top dog. This was awesome. Several Valkyries left up. His Golemites are up. The Hogs made it all the way around the base to take out that last defense. Unbelievable. Excellent plan. Very, very well done. Love watching the Valks exploit weaknesses and bases. So, nice job on the back end Hogs there, top dog, taking care of that last air defense. A lot of times that's the one thing that might stop you from going with the Govalo is that 4th air defense. You can't find a way to get to it. But the Hogs took care of business there. JLC here is going to send in the lure from the right. Go ahead and get some troops out and pull them up to the top with a few Barch troops. Drop his king and then his queen behind, and he's basically going to get nuked real quick by the wizards. But he's able to get his ability triggered, and he's going to go ahead and take out the rest of those CC troops. So in go the Lava Hounds at this point. He's going to do a Pentalaloon. 3 hounds go into the queen side. Targeted balloons in behind. In come the rages that are going to get those. Look at the spread on the loons. That's just perfect. Get the sides, and they're going to path into the middle to get what they forgot. Boom. Just like that, everything into those first air defenses. Those go down. Pup standing in rage. The queen is locked on to a hound. So those pups are going to quickly take out that queen while they're standing in that rage. And then the second set of rages go down, and everything just gets completely smashed. Back in loons for the archer towers. Very nice touch. Can't really say much bad about this raid, man. You completely wrecked it. 3 stars for the good guys. Put another one up on the board for JLC, man. Love to see you bust out the penna and get some success with it. Nice job. All right, guys. This is going to be the last raid I show for this recap, number 24. This is the Great Gatsby making his regular weekly appearance. He's bringing the Govalo for Town Hall 8. So what you're going to see here is first it looks like he's going to first we'll fast forward and see what the hell he's going to do. That's what it does. The 2 balloons here for the lure, gets the dragon out, and then he's going to try to open up that wall compartment on bottom, which he does successfully. Anchors at the bottom, and he's going to go ahead and drop some wizards here to take out all of the clan castle troops. Golem for distraction. Beautiful job on the wizards there, parking them right next to that drag so they don't have to chase too long. Second golem comes down on the other side. Huge funnels being created, and this is the tricky part, guys. Wall breakers. So the compartment right here is empty, so wall breakers will not target that. They target the other side. He breaks everything now. Now the center is open up to break, and he does not quite get it. So the archer tower, now that they shoot all super fast and whatnot, they don't quite get that stupid wall. So the Valks run away from the rage. No big deal, though. They're going to pound through this wall after they take out the king. Wall considered, pounded through. Heal goes down in the core to keep him up through those double giant bombs. Rage as well. And the rest is history. Completely wrecks the core. Archers go down in each corner to take care of the builder huts. In come the back end balloons. Let's fast forward a little bit to watch them come in. They just completely demolish the base. Some traps go ahead and take out a few of his balloons, but not before they take out all the defenses. And there's only the archer tower left, and it's locked onto the Barb King. His wizard's going to walk in, basically, and take out that archer tower. So that's that, guys. 3 stars for the good guys. Gatsby showing you guys how it's done with the Govalo. Always showing us how it's done with something. Nice work, man. Loving the consistent raids that you're putting out week in, week out. So that's it, guys. Wiz on her face, victorious once again. America takes out Great Britain. for Independence Day. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed 62-56, the final. We have another matchup going right now. Looks like we're playing the Dirty D 18 plus. I looked them up on YouTube because it says to, but I was kind of concerned what the results were going to come back when I searched Dirty D 18. Yeah, never mind. Dirty D 18 plus. You know, they have 84 wins. Some high level bases here, high level heroes. Tough matchup. We'll see how it goes, guys. We're looking forward to it. Best of luck to the Dirty D's. This is Powerbang, signing out till next time.
Thanks so much, guys, for checking out my video. If you feel like you learned something here today and you're a better attacker for having watched it, your clanmates will probably feel the exact same way. So do me a favor, share this video with them, get them to the channel, and chances are your clan's going to be exploding for 3 stars from top to bottom before you know it. Thanks, and we'll catch you next time.